guys, bit of a different video today for those of you that are used to watching my other videos on this YouTube channel. As you can see, I've got myself a new van. This is a NISSAN ELGRAND. So for those of you that don't know, in Australia these cars aren't sold directly via the manufacturers, but people import them directly from Japan. So it's not brand new, it's a couple of years old, but essentially I've kind of bought this as a bit of a project and to use to go camping and to do different things like that. So today's just a bit of a tour. I've shown you the outside of the car. These cars kind of have a lot of electronics. You can see the mirrors currently folded in, so I'll just open those. Just turn the radio off. Let's have a look at the controls on the dashboard. So we have this built-in navigation, camera reversing system, and basically car computer here. So because this is built for Japan and not for Australia, everything in here is in Japanese. So if I turn the car on and go in, just got to turn that on a bit more and put it in reverse, you'll see we've got the reversing camera there. You can also see that everything is in Japanese. The translation of that yellow Japanese there basically means watch out for your surroundings. Put that back into park just to stop the beeping. Basically what that means, I used the Google Translate app on my iPhone and translated that. So along here, these buttons here pretty much control everything on the GPS. If you're in Japan, you could use it as a TV. You've also got a DVD player that's built in, so you can put it onto DVD and play the DVDs. There's also a GPS which doesn't work in Australia. So yeah, all these controls across here control this system here, which is built in. Then we've got all the climate control, dual climate control here. Obviously there's CD/DVD here. They've also got a mini disc here, which isn't really used anywhere in the world. Some people do take this entire double DIN unit here and change it out and put in kind of an MP3 player slash stereo in there. I'm going to leave this in. I've got a different solution for all of this, which I'll show in another video. I've ordered some stuff off eBay, but essentially I can show you. If we have a look in the back here, and I'll just show you over there, you can see that built in is 3 inputs. So essentially I've ordered a system that plugs into there and allows me to stream whatever's on my iPhone directly via that system and then have it display on here. So that will allow me to do is either use my GPS and display it on here, or display Spotify or anything else off my phone. It will also display up here in this fold out TV, which is then kind of projected to the back. So if we're camping, etc., I'll show that in another video as well. Also these seats, so all the seats that you see in there all fold flat, including this here, that folds flat. And what I have for that is a mattress that's going to go across all of those. So you can see the cushions I've got in there. They're basically to go in because when it folds flat, it's not 100% flat just because of the divots in the seats. So those cushions are to kind of go into the divots, etc. You can see here I've got some tubs, so they're designed, they're the perfect size to go underneath the seats when I've got everything folded flat. And you can also see I've got a table and chair set in the back there, so that's just a fold out camping table and chair set, and I've got some additional storage containers right in the back over there. The other good thing about this Elgrand is you can see the curtains. So up here we have these switches here which allow us to close the curtains automatically and open them again on each side, and also across the back. When we're sleeping in here, what I want to be able to do is also black out the front windscreen and the sides, the side windows of the front. So I've ordered some additional kind of blackout curtains that I'm going to install here, and on the front I'm just going to put one of those windshield screens that are normally for the sun, but obviously that's going to be used for sleeping. The other good thing we have up the top here is we've got a sunroof here. Don't know if you'll be able to see that on the video, but this one here is just a pop-up sunroof, so that can pop up and close. The sunroof in the back is controlled by this, and that's basically an electronic sunroof that folds all the way out. Again, I don't know if you can see on the video, but this one is really big. What I've ordered for that is basically a fly screen that will go across it, so when we're sleeping in here and we're camping, we'll be able to keep all the mosquitoes and flies and everything out by having a mosquito net across there. I've also ordered similar for the back, so basically I've got two options. I'm going to try them both out. One is just a muslin type curtain that's going to hang down and potentially keep everything out. If that doesn't work, I've also got a basically a proper door windscreen that has magnets in the middle that can open, but then snaps shut again with the magnets. If I don't end up using one for the back, I'll probably use that for the side. So when you've got the side door open, you'll be able to have the option of kind of keeping it open at night with some type of fly screen available there. So just going to close the sunroof again, and you can see there the interior section closes along with it, so you can open that manually if you don't want the sunroof open, but you just want the light coming in. So that's another option. If it's cold and we're potentially sleeping and want to look at the stars, we'll be able to do that. Yeah, as I said, I will do a separate video showing how all these chairs kind of swivel and then fold down and have the ability to kind of put the mattress, which I've kind of cut to size already because it's a foam mattress about this thick, but the issue with it is because these walls on the car aren't perfectly straight, it's kind of have to wedge it in a bit, so it doesn't sit perfectly flat at the moment. I may end up kind of trimming it a bit more, but I didn't want to go overboard at the start. I think we'll try it with our first trip and kind of see how that goes. I'm also looking at options for fridges in here. I'm just a bit worried, or kind of want to investigate further how they'll work with the battery system. If I need a separate battery system, I probably will. I've also got inside, and I haven't installed yet, a solar system, a very small solar system that's going to be used for lighting at night time. So essentially it's a 5-watt solar panel that I'm not going to mount anywhere. I'll probably just, you know, put it out the sunroof or whatever during the day, That way it'll be able to recharge, and it can run the lighting in here at night time without draining the actual lighting from the car battery. And it also has a USB input, so we'll be able to charge our phones through that as well. It was a fairly cheap self-contained unit, so it's a good starting option. We'll build up to something a bit bigger, but we have to see what we want and need first after our first couple of trips. I have ordered several other things, so kind of as they arrive I'll show you how I'm kitting things out. I am keen to do the video on showing the chairs because there wasn't a lot on YouTube when I had a look at that. And I'll show you guys how they all fold down. Also, obviously, when we do go camping, which is in a few weeks, I'll do some videos showing you everything set up with the mattress in the back. And we are looking at also either getting an awning to go off the side or a tent that kind of abuts up directly onto the side of the van, just so we can kind of have our table set up in there if it's raining. Also to put our extra gear in there if we take bikes or what have you on our trips. We want to basically, when we get there, store that stuff in the tent, and then set the van up for sleeping, and then just have everything else out in there. What else? I think that's about it for now. So hopefully kind of that answers a few questions for people looking at getting an Elgrand. There will be a lot more videos about the various things that I'm doing with the Elgrand. I know some people actually take all these seats out and turn this into a proper camper van. I'm keen to use it kind of as a camper van, but also as a car during the week, and obviously when we're not traveling or doing camping. I'm keen to find a solution that works without having to remove the seats. I don't necessarily need a 6-seater, so I could potentially take a row of seats out. Those back two seats actually fold up is another option. So with those folded up, you could potentially build a platform along here, the same height as the seats, and that could be another option for a sleeping arrangement. I don't need a full-blown kitchen or anything in here. I'm not looking to do anything like that. We'll be doing like 2 or 3 day trips. We'll probably do a week or a 2-week trip up the coast at some point, but we're keen to travel light. We don't need a full-blown setup. There'll only be 2 of us for now, so we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, if you want to see more videos about the Elgrand, or if you're also interested in entrepreneurialism or selling on Amazon, which I also do videos about, hit the subscribe button and you'll get alerts. Also hit the little alarm bell that you can see down there. That will make sure you get any alerts when I'm either going live with a video or upload a new video. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.